Dozens of skyscrapers of the Central Business District project in Egypt's new administrative capital are rising in the North African desert some 50 kilometers east of Cairo. Conducted by China State Construction Engineering Corporation, the CBD project features 20 commercial and residential towers and municipal facilities and covers an area of about 505,000 square meters.
Here is the construction site of the CBD project in Egypt's new administrative capital. Among the entire project, the most eye-catching is the 385-meter-high iconic tower, the tallest building in Africa. The CBD project is not only an important project of Egypt's national rejuvenation plan, but also the largest city building project along the Belt and Road. Let's take a look at how this project is going.
项目已经完成了全部20栋楼，总共192万平方主体结构的施工。预计项目在明年年初开始陆续交工，到明年年底，整个 CBD 项目会全部竣工。
This new experience that we have in Egypt, and we transfer experience together between Chinese and Egyptian.
在 CBD 项目建设期间，我们大量的使用当地工人，大量的采购当地产品，同当地上百家企业进行了合作，前后直接以及间接带动了3万多人的就业，带动了整个建筑产业的发展。到明年年底，这个项目结束了，这个项目培养的技术工人以及当地的工程师将会继续为埃及的建设发挥更大的作用。
Not only humans but also animals are put under stress owing to the scorching heat wave. The scorching heat wave has shifted to the west into central China. Many residents have suffered from the worst stretches of excessive heat in decades. According to data from the National Climate Center, surpassing 60 days, China's heat wave now makes this the longest period of extreme heat since records began in 1961. Live shrimp bought from the supermarket have recently cooked alive in bags due to the intense heat wave. According to the South China Morning Post, on a Saturday morning, a woman surnamed Fang from Xinyang in central China's Hunan province bought some shrimp. It took her less than an hour to get home. The temperature reached 41 degrees Celsius, about 105 degrees Fahrenheit, that day. As soon as she arrived home, she realized some of the shrimp contained in the water-filled bag had turned bright red. Fang told Bailu Video, "When I bought them, they were very fresh. All were alive and kicking." She added, "It was probably the hot weather. I once put the bag on the ground, which was scalding. I also placed them on the back seat of my electric bike, and it was boiling hot at that time." As multiple cities in China have endured their hottest days ever this year, reports on dead shrimp have recently become a hot topic. One Weibo user said, "They are cooked. Don't bother to add oil. You also saved on gas for heating them. Just eat them when you get home." Extreme weather is also having a social and economic impact. The Poyang and Dongting freshwater lakes, as well as the Yangtze, the largest river in the nation, both had their lowest water levels on record in the past 60 years. This caused significant damages on crops in the region. A few days ago, Chinese media, the Securities Times, reported that southwest China's Sichuan province ordered factories in most parts of the province to completely shut down for 6 days. The move was to deal with a power shortage in the region, as a scorching heat wave overstretched the local power grid. According to the official Xinhua news agency on Tuesday, a severe drought in eastern China's Jiangxi province has resulted in 11,000 residents having trouble accessing drinking water. In addition, more than 140,000 hectares, or about 346,000 acres of crops, had been affected. Since mid-June, most parts of China have encountered continuous hot weather. The highest temperature has exceeded 40 degrees Celsius. Some media statistics have found that more than 60% of workers who suffer from heat stroke due to working in high temperatures are not compensated, and it is difficult for workers to defend their rights. From August 12th to August 16th, the Central Meteorological Observatory continuously issued a high-temperature red warning. In an interview, the chief forecaster of the Central Meteorological Observatory said that the high-temperature weather in the south would continue in the next 2 weeks, and the highest temperature in some areas can reach above 40 degrees Celsius. In continuous high-temperature weather, many workers suffer heat stroke, especially those who work outdoors or whose premises are not ventilated. According to the paper's statistics, more than 78 cases of heat stroke have occurred in China, and the majority are engaged in high-intensity physical labor. The statistics show that heat stroke is the most severe form of heat-related emergency, with a mortality rate of 70 to 80%. Many labor disputes had occurred when workers who suffered heat stroke claimed compensation. However, very few of them can protect their rights. The journalists collected and analyzed 206 labor disputes caused by heat stroke between 2013 and 2022 on the Judgment Documents website. They found that most workers who fell ill or died from working in high temperatures failed to receive compensation. In these cases, only 19% of workers were identified as having work-related injuries and could receive work-related injury compensation. The rest can only receive civil compensation as general personal injury cases. According to the regulations on work injury insurance, their close relatives can receive at least 3 payments: a funeral allowance, pension for dependents, and a lump sum allowance for work-related deaths. But in the cases analyzed, most workers did not receive any compensation. At the same time, the amount of compensation for workers may be significantly discounted, and more than 60% of workers need to bear the compensation responsibility themselves. Furthermore, 6.9% of cases need to take full responsibility, because the workers could not prove the connection between their illness and work. Only 21.4% of workers have established labor relations in the analyzed cases. 38.2% of the employers believed there was no employment relationship with their workers, so they were not obliged to pay compensation. The unclear employment model, lack of establishment of labor relations, and not even knowing who the employer is, have made it difficult for workers to protect their rights. Recently, China's financial system has continuously suffered from difficulties. The banking system came to a standstill. In addition, tax revenue dropped significantly, and the financial deficit skyrocketed. All are warning signs of China's economic turmoil growing louder. In a troubled financial situation, Beijing authorities even controlled the price of mooncakes. On August 10th, China's National Development and Reform Commission released a notice on the management of mooncakes. They said that mooncakes are costly and need to promote the healthy development of the industry. Accordingly, mooncake prices are controlled at under $74. The mooncake gift boxes launched by 5-star hotels and well-known pastry companies across the country have appeared neatly and uniformly. Under the wave of refusal to pay off unfinished home loans, housing businesses continuously collapsed, putting the Chinese banking industry in a difficult position. Typical is the collapse of Minsheng Bank. On August 11th, hundreds of people gathered in front of the Minsheng local bank in Shenzhen, shouting, "Minsheng Bank, pay back the money." Compared with the minor issue of high-priced mooncakes, the protesters in Shenzhen threatened the overall stability of the financial market. The mass protests in Shenzhen on August 11th highlighted bank failures from small rural banks to large private commercial banks across the country. China Minsheng Commercial Bank is a financial giant. However, in recent years, Minsheng Bank has collapsed at an alarming rate. According to Citibank's report, Minsheng Bank's loan amount to high-risk real estate companies was as high as $20 billion, accounting for 27% of the Tier 1 capital. The loan amount mainly focuses on Evergrande and Kaisa, and a series of default companies. It is the second largest commercial bank in China that is most likely to be dragged down by the real estate storm. The predicament of Minsheng Bank is by no means an isolated case. Many Chinese banks are in the same situation. As of August 12th, 88% of China's A-share listed banks' stock prices fell below their net worth. Under the problematic pressure of the financial system, China almost fell into a vicious circle. The Beijing regime has used all kinds of policy measures to avoid the wave of bank failures. For example, the local authority proposed 4 models to save housing enterprises in Zhengzhou, Henan province. The 4 programs have different levels and are all handled by local authorities. However, in the first half of 2022, the total budgetary revenue was only $1.9 trillion, down 14.8% from the same period of the previous year. As a result, the tax revenue from Beijing to the local authority has been dramatically reduced. Tax revenue fell sharply, and spending increased significantly, leading to a fiscal deficit for local authorities amounting to $821 billion in the first half of this year, nearly doubling yearly. NetEase, a Chinese internet technology company, pointed out that it is necessary to be vigilant in the period when the local finances cannot meet their expenditures, and try all legal and illegal means to ensure income and maintain expenditure. China is caught in a vicious circle, with falling house prices, consumption crunch, the central authority desperately borrowing, cutting interest rates, forcing banks to lend, and expanding public construction, but failing to stimulate bank loans. An expert said that before the 20th National Congress of the Communist Party of China takes place, the Beijing regime will use all its might to cover up the financial turmoil. However, the reality is difficult to control.